Throw Gang, we are joined by the Fuzzy Wuzzy was a lair. Fuzzy Wuzzy only wore rare. Lauren Schlossman and myself, the easy, dreezy, beautiful cover boy, James Harris. Welcome to the weekly Running of the Boys with today's full episode only available on
patreon.com/throwingthefits.
Before we get into losing a few legends.
Yeah.
The worst podcast episode we have ever recorded.
That you will never hear.
We'll see. And jumping through hoops to buy an anniversary gift. Let's get into a fit check.
Yeah, dude. Why don't you start us off, broski?
All right. Up on the rooftop, I was wearing, honestly, maybe one of the last rooftop fit pics we will ever take.
That's right. The boys are relocating.
I signed a lease. I signed our lease last week.
Mm-hmm.
It's right here. They gave me a folder.
Oh, cool.
Which I then so it's official. Which I then was
blue.
like in very TF fashion. Yeah. I was like, oh shit, I'm city biking home and I don't have a bag or anything.
What did you do?
I just stuff it down my ass. Like fucking
like a break, like it was like a vertical.
Felt like Joseph Gordon-Levitt in that Bike Messenger movie.
Yeah, what is that called? Premium Rush?
Premium Rush.
It's so bad, dude.
That's pretty good. Honestly, kind of breaking technology where it's like he like sees the traffic patterns before they happen and he like choose your own adventure.
It's like Crazy Taxi in cinema form with a Bike Messenger.
And then he fucking Tyshawn Joneses like the subway platforms.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
That's so funny that was what you would call a pretty good movie.
Yeah, it's like Dream Scenario. I got a digital copy.
We did both enjoy Dream Scenario.
You did. My review, pretty good. All right. Okay. Upstairs, I was wearing on the rooftop for one of the last maybe boys only fit pics of all time. I think we got a few left in us.
Yeah.
Hear you, big unk leather woven slippers. We are in fake spring number 2.
Yep.
So busting those out early. Then I'm wearing some, I believe Anonymousm oatmeal socks. Then I got my favorite fucking trousers from Maiden Name, who got so much shine on last week's episode.
Deservedly so.
Deservedly so. These are the Emily trousers. Fucking love them. These are a 3-season trout for show. The undershirt is Fantasy Explosion.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Kevin.
Shout out
God.
Kev.
This little fucking number is Roa.
Great piece.
Apparel.
Mm-hmm.
Gorp 2.0. You might have seen it on a fucking IG reel put up by your boys.
At what point are we in Gorp 3.0?
I don't know.
When does that kick in? When does that upgrade kick in?
Next year. Well, we need to buy more shit. Yeah, I did a little closet purge, hoping to get rid of I have too many pants, bro. And then just prep for spring. And also, the Throwing Fits Friends and Family Bazaar is coming up at some point this year.
Fingers crossed.
So I got the second bedroom is now packed full of just garbage bags.
Wait,
of clothes I want to sell.
In terms of categories, you're most over indexed on pants? That's a surprising
I'm not sure because I literally have bins on bins on bins
of pants or of who knows what.
This past weekend when it was like raining all day Saturday, I was like, I need to do pants. I need to do knits.
At the last Friends and Family Bazaar, what was the category that you had the most of? I guess tees aside, because I just had a tee box and I was like, whatever. Mine was
kind of what was yours?
Jeans.
Oh, really?
So many fucking pairs of jeans, dude.
Yeah, I was never a big, because you were a big 501 collector.
Yeah,
I have 2 pairs that I'm going to keep forever.
Yeah, and it's funny because when it comes to how many pairs of 501s does a guy need? And it's I kind of that's me thinking of what my wife says.
The answer is 2.
Right, because it's of course you have your favorite pairs that are going to be, your first round draft choice. But yeah, I had so many that I'm I'm never wearing these. Or they don't fit.
Yeah.
So it's what am I doing?
This year it's going to be that for you, but with leather jackets.
Dude. So many. Well, I don't want to sell any of them, dude.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I love them all.
Yes, you do.
I love the idea of a man in leather.
But your favorite one is coming up soon. Okay. What?
I'm thinking about what my Oh, you're right, brother. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah. When I'm right.
He's right.
When I'm right, I'm so right.
We've said too much as per usual.
But no, I just have I keep buying bins that are too small. Because I don't know what 96 quarts looks like,
in terms of fabric,
in terms of volume.
Yeah.
No, so I'm stuffing jackets and shit, and a bin fits 4 jackets. Anyway,
no spoilers. You literally got another pair of pants today.
I've been a reckless shopper. I've been really irresponsible. I bought a ridiculous fucking vintage Oakley hat.
What's the psychological motivation of this copping spree?
You know what it is? Is that we're not finally. We have been potting with real jawnz enthusiasts, right. Jesse Hudnut. Next week, beep. We'll go behind. We'll tell you behind the paywall. but like their enthusiasm and their knowledge, I think, is like re-sparked. And this happens to me all the time where I'll go through like a malaise or like a valley of like no copying where I'm just like, well, I don't even find happiness in this anymore.
What's the point?
Yeah, what's the fucking point? What am I doing here? And then you get in the room with a real copper, like Sir Hudnut, and you go from mud butt to Hudnut, and you're like, yo, I am excited again.
Fake jawnz enthusiast
Like-
when a real copper comes through.
Yeah, and
Pulls up.
And I'm not gonna lie, like the jawnz channel in the Discord is like another forum where you just see people like getting real excited. Shout out to one guy that speaking of the Hear You sandals that I had on, he bought the Fisherman Mules that I was rocking all last summer and will be wearing again this summer. And he's like, yo, these are fucking gas. And so like, I think the enthusiasm, as we always say, is contagious. And I've caught the bug once again from Hudnut and beep. So I just been going coding crazy. I bought like some, more Our Legacy. I got shit at the tail I got to pick up.
Are you returning a lot of this stuff?
I had to return. I wanted some tank tops for the summer, but I had to return them because they weren't like they were like form fitting.
Oh, okay.
And nobody wants that.
Men's shapewear.
No, they were like from a brand that we know and love. I'm not going to say their name, but they were like function undershirts.
But you went like true to size and it just didn't work?
I went oversized. I went fucking large. I went XL because I wanted them to be like hanging a little bit, but they were like the type to like go down to your ass. They like real hug shit, real huggers. Anyway, Roa, like I said, and
loose gauge.
Like I said.
That is a loose butthole gauge.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh, and then the jacket, right here. I love this piece.
Little
I don't
guy.
wear it enough. Dries Van Noten.
Heard of him.
Yeah. The story behind this jacket is, this is back when like Grailed wasn't just people like trying to fucking make a living off like buying shit and 10xing it on Grailed. It's where, again, real coppers both sold and bought. So a lot of people were like, not necessarily trying to like profit, but they were still, trying to offload good shit to other real coppers
At fair prices.
at reasonably fair prices. This was like still a bit, and Dries is kind of like, we're going to talk about it, but this jacket, I started my job at Def Jam, right? My second day, they're like, yo, you got to go to LA and go film this shit with YG. I'm like, oh, that's cool. They're like, it's 2 days, whatever. I'm like, all right, sure, whatever. It turned into like 9 days.
It usually does, right?
Where like YG didn't know what was happening. The director wasn't based in LA and he was like literally boarding his flight when YG finally like showed up like 3 days later. So they were like, yo, you got to come back. He's like, I'm on the plane.
That's the craziest rapper time. He was late by 72 hours.
Yeah. And shout out NCB, who was my boss at the time. I was like just complaining and he's like in a very nice way. He's like, yo, what'll take you to shut up?
You're like a new John.
I was like, bro, I'm not getting paid enough for this. I'm like, I don't have any clothes. Like I'm like, this is real naive of me, but I felt guilty of continuing to renew my hotel stay on the company card. Or the
There
company
to
dime.
do work. You're waiting around for YG.
I know. So I was staying with my friend and like crashing on his couch.
Oh.
Because I was like, I don't want to my first week like spend $10,000.
Plastic, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't even have a card. It was like I needed to like call NCB to like run the plastic over the phone.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
I need another night at the plaza.
Yeah, I was still going through like the sexual harassment training or whatever.
NCB, the father. Little Home Alone 2
he's
joke.
he's like, look, the music industry is awash in money. And he's like, I got to spend my fucking, like, I'm encouraged to spend to use my company cards.
Like your per diem?
Not even per diem, but he's just like, I've been told that that's like a big perk of the job. Like, because he was new to the job too, new to the industry on the label side. And I'm like, oh, I'm kind of eyeing this Dries jacket. It's a little, it's a sexy little.
I need it for work.
Yeah, it's a little like $400 number, which, $400, a lot of money at the time.
Yeah.
2017, 2018.
Still is.
Still is.
Economy be damned.
But yeah, so I got the jacket and I put in the work. And to me, it's always been like, not only is it a beautiful jacket that I think is indicative of like this very certain micro era of Dries that I like with the florals and the patterns. Not the florals, the patterns.
Yeah.
And kind of this like mishmash that isn't too like gaudy and bright. It's not like Alessandro Michele.
But like a master.
Gucci.
Dries, like a master of power clashing, honestly.
Yeah. And like I have a silk shirt that uses that has this pattern.
You had the whole set.
I have the shorts too.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it. But anyway, this is a little like kind of like nice little, I don't know, token of like that fun.
So
time at Def
wait,
Jam.
explain. So you used company money to buy the John?
Somebody else used company money to buy the John for me.
Interesting. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, that's a perk. They asked me what I do and who I do it for.
Statute of limitations is over. Then I was wearing Bottega sunglasses. I forgot to put on my jewels, but yeah. What are you wearing?
I wore
and Hanes boxers, sipping on Diet Pepsi and Greenpoint's finest.
I wore Our Legacy Cuban heel boots. I have on thready socks. The jeans are JW.
Are they up?
No, ish.
Okay.
Not really. I wore, because that boot is more of like a mid cut, so I didn't need to jack them up if it was a cowboy boot. The jeans are JW Anderson APC. The tee is Our Legacy Workshop. The fuzzy wuzzy cardigan is Stussy. The hat is 3S Wife. Rolly
What?
on the 3S Wife.
I thought I said wife.
No,
Yeah, I'm a wife guy.
honestly, I am. Rolly on the wrist, wedding ring on the fingy, wifey on the pinky. Chrome on the other hand, I have my own hydro flask full of Greenpoint's finest as always.
And what are you packing in the lippy?
Well, in the trousers, I'm packing Supreme Hanes and then 6 milli Zin peppermint gum pilly as per usual. Top shelf.
Nice. All right, let's
on
get
on the non-camera side.
yeah. And the earring,
Where did we go to get our ears pierced?
like American Girl or some shit.
Went to the American Girl store to get our
What
ears
was it?
pierced.
I got my shit elsewhere, but I don't know. Like what?
New York adorned.
There it is.
Wow.
Fuck those people.
Damn. Well, I had a great
Me,
experience.
you could- yeah,
we
you
talk
had a-
about piercing so much on the after. So
Oh,
if you're
true.
into body mod talk, stay tuned this week.
Yeah, it gets a little zesty.
Super fucking seasoned.